Hey everybody, welcome to our Duncan'S Rock and World live today, live number 3 at 6. Sorry I'm so freaking late. Let's see, 25 minutes late. I was out in my boat, cruising around. I can't believe it. Giving her fresh gas, a whole bunch of new fresh gas with the 50-to-1 oil additive, and she ran like a freaking champ. I've been putting it off all fucking summer, and I finally did it. And that bitch ran like a champ, didn't stall once. And I decided I better just get a little timing on that baby and get all the cobwebs out of her. And sure and shit, she ran like a freaking champ. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link right there in the comments. If everybody wants to join on, come on anytime. There is the link right there. And talk about anything you want. I don't care what it is, as long as it's not politics. I'm just going to sit here and chill and see who wants to come on. Get my dumb little sound effects going here. We should use a Q-tip. Ugh. All right, here we go. Stupid login, blah, blah, blah. Log in through Facebook. Whatever. I don't know what my stupid Gmail thing is. Dude, I'm so sick of having to do passwords all the time for shit. I don't give a fuck if anybody breaks into my crap. Just make me never have to use a password ever again for anything, please. Oh, I forgot the stupid pound symbol. Okay, whatever. Yeah, there we go. We'll just do that. Hell with it. All right. Well, I guess nobody wants to come on since I'm running so damn late, but we'll keep it open for a minute here. See who wants to come on. All right. Well, there's the link on the YouTube one. Get out of there now. Go back to the streaming one.
Howdy.
What's up, brother?
How goes it?
I mean, should have had your music ready, but you're fucking be fucked up here today.
Poop is on his way.
That's cool. Come on, stupid thing.
He's taking a piss, if you were wondering.
No, I just started myself. Way behind, way behind. Putting my boat in, and that took fucking having a 81-year-old father trying to help you load the boat in, and you tell him to do one thing, but he doesn't understand why, so he doesn't do it as you say, and then it's twice as much work. But she ran like a champ, so I'm a happy camper. All she needed was a couple gallons of fresh gas, 91 octane, and the two little things of the 50-to-1 oil additive. And oh man, she ran like a champ. The best she's ever ran since I've had the damn boat. So I just can't believe it.
What kind of boat do you got?
It's just a little 16-foot fishing boat with a 25 Mercury horsepower motor. There's plenty of juice for that little thing. So I was pretty stoked about it.
You seem like a yacht type of person.
Nah. Well, I would like my next boat's going to be just this kind of the steering wheel and the throttle right here instead of the stationary motor. You got to lean your arm back to steer it back and forth. And then it's a freaking pull start with a cord. But she does start up at least. So what the hell? Come on, you stupid thing.
Davey
Where are my damn
Chains.
sound
Give me a
effects?
few and I'll come on. He wants a few beers. That's what he means.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'm trying to get some of these stupid things set up here. I was going to use the old George Thorogood Bad to the Bone theme for you, but apparently all my favorites did not get saved. So that kind of sucks. So what you been up to, Jonesy? I mean, Harmsy?
Wish I had something exciting to tell you. How about yourself?
Just the boat action today was, I guess, the best part of it. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if it saved it now. There we go. Good enough for now. So I'm going to send you that Harley jacket along with a few other shirts. So you should get that sometime next week. I probably won't bother to mail it until Monday at this point.
No problem.
I'm not going to get up. I'm not going to get up for the stupid 1.5 hour window that they're open tomorrow. So especially if it's before noon.
Oh yeah.
And the Twins will start till 9. So I'll be up to at least 1 or 2 tonight. So I'm not getting up for the stupid to mail.
Oh, they don't start till 9 tonight.
Yeah, they're playing the Giants
on the West Coast.
Yep, playing the Giants, which is a team I always kind of liked a little bit, only because I was a Grateful Dead fan, and I figured that would be Jerry Garcia's team.
I think that's James Hetfield's team too.
It is. So you were talking about a band that you didn't know if you were going to be able to talk about them or not. What was the name of that band?
Oh, The Story.
Yeah.
So this specific.
Let's go and tell the story since nobody else is on yet.
Well, there's people watching.
Oh, are there? Okay. I got Davey in the comments, and I got Poop here. Here, let's bring on Poop as well. Hello, Poop.
Officer Twinkle to you, sweet dude.
All right, Officer Twinkle. Good to see
Twinkle,
you.
twinkle, baby,
Are
twinkle,
you friends
twinkle.
with Fozzie?
I arrested that dirty son of a bitch
Very
3
nice.
times. I caught him
That's cool.
peeing by school.
Hi, Poop.
Hi, Patrick.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Hi, Patrick. Hello.
Davy Chains, I'll bring you on in a little bit. We don't need 4 faces when only one's talking, 1 or 2 are talking.
He can take my place.
So do you want to hear Harmsy's story? You want Harmsy's story, or you want to start things off, Poop?
Have Poop take over.
You can't see me.
Okay, hey Poop.
What's cracking,
Hey,
my
Poop,
brother?
I see you invested in it. I'm digging that Cosmo Kramer portrait, that print you got in the back there.
Wild. I got 2 of them. One upstairs, one downstairs.
Very nice.
Nothing better than the old
Very
Cosmo.
nice.
Old Cosmo
Right.
thing.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
What's the one you painted that I really like?
Harmsy, go ahead and start your story. What's that?
There's a painting that's in your basement that I really like that you did. Which one was that? Was it Big Lebowski?
You talking to me?
Yeah. Yeah, he has a. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Oh no, it's a Fear and Loathing, Las Vegas. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
The Cox and Robbers?
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
Or that one? Little Christmas cardo?
I guess I don't remember which one I was talking about.
I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot around these parts. There's all sorts of them around here.
Speaking of that Fear and Loathing movie, what did you think of it? I thought it was pretty nice and trippy. It actually gave me flashbacks when I watched it.
Which one? With Hunter S. Thompson? Excuse me, not Hunter S. Thompson. With Johnny Depp.
And Benicio del Toro.
The Johnny Depp one.
I mean, it's
the Johnny Depp one, and with Benicio.
Benicio del Toro was
No, the beginning when he's explaining everything that they have in the car that they brought with for this event.
Yes, you need this, you need this, you need cocaine, you need some Quaaludes, you need some so and so much of weed, you need some grain alcohol, blah 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 blah. You need 20 hits of acid, da 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 da. You need mushrooms.
Hunter S. Thompson was a wild dude. He was, I mean, that was a wild dude.
Yeah, he used to. Yeah, he would go down to the edge of his property and blow off his cannon, just to fucking piss off John Denver.
Yeah,
John Denver was his neighbor.
He shot a lot of guns
up there in Aspen.
Did a lot of drugs.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine what it's like. What it would be like living right by John Denver and Hunter S. Thompson, because those two have just got to be. John Denver just getting shit faced and going to fly his plane.
That'd be
John Denver's wild.
I mean,
he looks like he'd play with Muppets.
Yeah, but again,
that's right. He did make it.
I think that's how he
made
was
an appearance
killed.
on there at least once.
Oh yeah, dude. He made the record, bro.
Yeah, he died.
Let me see if I can find it.
Well, no, he died. Yeah, he died on his experimental plane.
Oh yeah,
and he was drunk too.
Well, yeah, he always was. When he showed up for the John Elway Golf Classics, he'd get there like an hour before everybody else, and by the time the tournament started, he'd be hamboed and couldn't even play golf. He was just there for the free booze. But he was a good guy. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado.
I'm trying to
Take
find
me home, country road.
Here you go.
To the place I know. West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
There you go. Right
there you go, John Denver.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's worth some serious cash. Shit, yeah. I bet you get $100 off eBay for that.
Yeah, we got some records.
But then Fozzie would be a little upset if you did.
What about that guy?
To hold on to it.
What about that dinosaur fella? I'm the baby.
No idea what that.
You don't know what that dinosaur dude is?
No idea what it is.
You really don't know who that guy is?
Rock or what?
I'm the baby.
Well, at the time, you were
Rock?
probably too old for it because that's you're a little bit older than us, so
yeah,
that
it probably was.
So yeah, that's more so like
yeah, dude, because teenage.
Because
because the Ninja Turtles was after my time as well.
Yeah, because Dinosaurs was early 90s. I don't think it was in the 80s, but
well, say Harmsy, why don't you go ahead and tell us that story?
Give us the story, Harmsy.
So this specific tour was there was like no money made. Like you lost money. And like if you were gonna make money, it was like if you got lucky to sell a CD or a t-shirt. So Scott, the singer, always would go, on stage, he'd be like, hey, if any of you guys have a house for us so we can stay in, so we can shower and sleep on the floor instead of in the van in a Walmart parking lot. So these people, this guy allowed it and said the house was really, really old and weird, like how it was built. Nothing made sense. So everyone's taking a shower and the last guy was in there and he had been in there for a while. Like, man, what is taking him so long? And throughout the whole time, everyone was like, well, while I was in the shower, rubbed one out. And everyone's like, oh yeah, so did I. So everyone's just admitting that that's what they were doing. Adam gets done, comes out and trying to get that, they're trying to get him to admit, hey, what were you doing in there? Assuming he was doing the same thing. After everyone just did that, he goes, oh, this house is so old, I couldn't figure out how to turn on the shower, so I had to take a bath.
Oh, dude, he got jizzed on.
Yeah.
And you know how jizz sticks, right? Jizz sticks, dude. Dude, jizz sticks, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like jizz sticks.
And that's the thing. It's just like, oh,
it sticks, bro. Hot jizz is not good. So them dudes were covered in jizz. That dude was covered in jizz, bro.
Oh yeah, so they're like, I always give him crap about how he's got the softest and smoothest skin in town. It's funny. So he works. I can't think of what the restaurant is at the top of the cell center. But he was working up there for a while, and they posted something on Facebook. Oh, congratulations! I'm not going to say his name, to our new sous chef.
Yes.
And then one of the guys in the band commented, pointing that out after, like almost 20 years later. He still gets shit for it.
Just call him Jizz Roberts for the story.
Jizz Roberts.
Yeah.
And how many guys? How many loads of chicken?
Second baseman for the Colonels. Jizz Roberts.
Oh, shit, dude.
That means this idiot couldn't figure out how to. He couldn't figure
out
how to pull the lever to make the water come out of the nozzle up top.
And weird. He couldn't figure it out. So I had to take a bath. And
he didn't know how to flip the pull the thing down or flip the little deal.
Yeah, I don't know what it was like,
Jesus.
but it was, everyone just admitted that's what it was. So hey, let's get Adam to admit it. Well, that's what happened. That's why he was in there so long. Because he was taking a bath after everyone just did their thing. So he's doing
I'm
some
getting
arts
the
and
idea.
crafts.
James, what do you think? You got any stories about dudes from the military?
You got any good stories?
I guess
I'm
he doesn't
sorry,
realize he's on.
No, I'm sorry. Do I have any stories from the military? Like crazy stories?
Yeah, about guys getting caught beating up. Yeah, totally.
Zach's going to do his demonstration down there.
Nice.
I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys want to hear this. I got a story.
Oh, we want to hear
I
it.
was,
Do
you want to hear this?
Oh, do I?
This could only happen to me. I'm going to tell you, you're not going to believe it, but it actually, no, seriously, it happened. It was right after I got out of MP school, and I went to Fort Hood, and because I was the new guy in my unit, I was responsible. We had a field exercise coming up for 2 weeks, so somebody had to stay out at the campsite to watch it, and nobody else wanted to do it, and I figured, well, I'm really gung-ho and stuff like this. I'll go out and I'll take care of it. I'll sit out there by myself. Who's going to bother me, right? Bring out a bunch of girly magazines, bring out a 6 of beer, and I'll just chill. So heading out there, and I realized that I don't have enough gas to get out to the field site. So I stop off at Mo gas station in the motor pool, and I go fill up my Jeep with gas. And I didn't put the gas cap on securely. So our campsite was on the top of a hill, and I could basically see all of Fort Hood in the residential area. And I get out of the Jeep, and I noticed there's gas all over the place. There's gas on my pants and everything. And so, like a schmuck, I took out a shovel, and I go to turn the dirt, so, get rid of all the gas. And I must have hit a rock or something, and I caused a spark. And my pants caught on fire. And before you know it, there was a line of fire going right towards my Jeep. And I'm thinking to myself, not only am I going to burn myself up, but I'm going to blow up a Jeep. I'm not even in the Army a year. And I'm going to burn myself up, blow up a Jeep. Luckily, I was able to put out the fire. I put out the fire on my pants, stopped the fire from reaching the Jeep. And let me tell you something, I was shitting my pants for the next 3 days. That would have been the end of my career.
Big time. So did you get caught? Did anybody catch you, or anybody see it happen?
No.
Oh,
It happened on a Saturday.
Well, joke's on you. I'm retired veteran Army officer John Lovitz. We've been wondering. For 20-some years, we've been wondering.
Yeah, they're watching
Nice.
too.
That's crazy, though. Too fucking horrible. Fire is no good. Fire is no good.
No.
I used to set fires when I was a kid.
And,
I was a little arson. I set a fire in the top window of our house one day, and my mom came home and saw smoke coming out of the house. Needless to say, I got a nice whipping from Papa that night.
Oh, yeah.
Which I deserved.
One of the neighborhood kids. Go ahead.
It's like burning with my. I use my magnifying glass too. I use my magnifying glass to burn ants and bugs, and then I'd start fires with my magnifying glass because it was fun.
Pyro.
That's right. One day I started a fire in the garage, and my parents' car was in there even, and some old wood. And my sister went and woke up my parents on a Sunday morning. Mom, there's smoke in the garage. And she's like, just go back to bed, honey. It's just dust. And I ran out to the garage like 10 times with a little cup of water and finally got the fire put out. I never heard a single word about it, so I don't think they ever knew. Those were Sundays where back in the day, you had to be quiet so your parents wouldn't wake up, and they made sure they slept in, and it'd be too late for us to go to church. That way I could watch the good old All-Star Wrestling with Jesse Ventura and the Crusher and
Body Ventura. I am Jesse
Ventura
the Ventura.
That's right. And Mean Gene.
I will duplex any other governor named right now.
And Lord, was that was that the AWA wrestling or big time wrestling?
Well, the NWA, brother. Take it easy. We can talk about that. I don't know if we're cut from that cloth.
It was before that. It was All-Star Wrestling, AWA.
Whoa.
Before all that, it was made right in Minnesota. That's why Jesse Ventura and a couple others were from Minnesota. They ended up living here after they started wrestling here. It started in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Was the champion.
It's just funny knowing
they should have got Prince to be in the Wrestling Federation. Could you imagine him, like his little, finessing, little fragile as him hitting the ropes, be like,
Right.
It'd be sick.
Well,
dude.
at one point, towards the very end of it, before it merged with the other one, we had Hulk Hogan for a little while, and we also had the Iron. We did have the Iron Sheik as well.
See, I jumped in like 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like full 90s, like Bam Bam Bigelow, Yokozuna, Stone Cold, DX. You know what I'm saying? Like Shawn Michaels. Like that was. You know what I mean? And then you get it all, The Rock, all those dudes. But then we were chucking the suck it signs at recess all day.
DX got a lot of us in trouble in school.
Oh, dude, we get put on the wall, bro. I got asked if I had a gang. They were like, "Are you the leader of a gang?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" They were like, "DX, you guys do this thing." And I was like, No. You only knew what we're doing to you right now. If we only knew, I don't think we knew it meant to suck some dick. You know what I'm saying?
Are you familiar with the old wrestler? Who was the first wrestler that the Undertaker put in a body bag on TV?
Yokozuna?
No, I really don't expect anyone to know this, but I have a story about the guy. His name is Buck Rock and Roll, and he's from Minnesota, and he's from.
Yeah, I remember him. I have his autograph. Yeah, Buck Rock and Roll Zumhoff.
Yeah. So he was actually really good friends with my dad because he's from where I'm from in Minnesota. He's in prison now. He did some really fucked up shit. So.
Oh, dude, what'd he do?
Let's just say he loved his daughter a little too much.
Oh, dude, he wrestled with his daughter.
Yeah, so he got in some trouble. Yeah. So he's from where I'm from in Minnesota, and I thought he was friends with my dad, but I mean it was a small town in Minnesota, so everyone kind of knew everyone. But he was the first person that the Undertaker put in a body bag.
Were you ever alone with him?
I remember at the
wrestling gimmick.
Who?
Wasn't he called Rock and Roll Buck Zumhoff?
Yeah, Rock and Roll.
Wasn't his wrestling gimmick Rock and Roll Buck Zumhoff?
I don't remember what it was.
Guitar. He had like a fucking guitar smash, I think.
Patrick, did he ever babysit you?
I sure hope not.
Dude, you better do some research.
Fucking lost my virginity at age 3.
Dude, bro.
Yeah, he always
was a celebrity, a superstar.
What's that?
He babysat me. He always made sure I had lots of talcum powder on my butt after my nightly bath.
Yeah,
so what's his name again? Bazooka Gum.
What's that? What's his name?
Bazooka Gum.
Buck Zumhoff. Buck Rock and Roll.
Holy shit, that's a mouthful.
Yep.
Yeah, here I'll send it to you here.
He and that was we also had Jimmy the Fly Snuka. Oh, we also had Roddy Piper back then too.
I'm gonna send that dude some money for his book.
Wow, his mugshot is terrifying too.
I'm gonna send him some money on his books. I'm gonna put from Patrick.
Nah, he wouldn't know me. I'd be really shocked if he did.
There you go. I got me an extra bag of Cheetos this week. Woo-hoo!
Man, shout out to Patrick, man, for this bag of Cheetos. I used to choke him out when he was little and shit, you know?
Ugh.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's scary, bro. You were walking the tightrope right there. You didn't even know it.
No, like I said, I don't.
You're a predator, dude. 5 feet away.
You know, for all I know, I may have never even met the guy. So, but I remember it.
I think I had $30 in my bank when I was in jail, and I never got it back because that means they kept it. Those bastards.
Who?
Oh well.
What?
I was in jail once. Well, more than once. I remember my old man put like $30 on my bank so I could buy bags of Cheetos and whatever else. And I got out like the next day. I thought I was gonna be there for a few days, but I got out the next day, and I don't think I ever got that money back. And if you don't ask for it back, they don't call you. They don't call you up and say they don't give it back to you. It just they just keep it, of course.
Yeah, dude, you got to shank them back.
No shit. I guess I could always just bomb the building at some point.
Yeah,
jail's no. But your money will be in there. It'll burn. You got to just go in there and be like, "Hey, man, I need that money back, yo." You put a phone book on you before you go in. You know what I'm saying? Go hit the clerk. Be like, "Yo, what's up? I need that $30. I want it all in quarters, baby."
That's right. Nice.
120 quarters that's right now. Pronto.
Give me three rolls.
Yeah, dude. Trying to do laundry, baby.
Hey, Davey Chains, do you ever go to jail?
Yes, I have. I did.
Uh-oh.
Did it involve fire?
Actually, I used to work in the federal prison system for about 18 months.
Hell yeah.
And what a horrible job. Horrible job.
COs are
so
not
corrupt.
There was probably lots of still come.
No, as far as being an inmate, no, I was never an inmate.
What's the craziest shit you've ever seen in there?
Oh.
The craziest shit I've ever seen in there.
I mean, you know what I mean? I know it'd be hard to pinpoint the top, but what, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, the area.
We had to transfer this one guy. He was a South African mercenary, and supposedly he had killed like over 60 black South Africans, and he would not leave his cell. They were going to transfer him to another maximum security facility, and he would not go. And he took out like about 3 or 4 COs, and the lieutenant that was on duty was supposed to record the incident, only he forgot to put a tape in the camera. So,
oh yeah,
that was about the craziest thing I've ever seen.
He killed
that is wild.
People. Did I hear you right?
What's that?
Did I hear you right? You said he killed 60 people.
So yes, he was a white South African mercenary, and supposedly he killed over 60 blacks, and they had to keep him in a special housing unit. for obvious reasons. You couldn't put them in general population where there'd be.
Did you guys send it when you guys went in to get him? Did you send in white dudes? Because that's what I would have done. Because maybe he would have had less aggression.
He wasn't a happy camper, and if you would have seen what he looked like, you would say, how could this guy kill anybody? He had to weigh like about 400 pounds, not unless he sat on him, or ate him. But yeah, he was not happy when they went to move him, and it was not a pleasant scene. But outside of that, crazy. I pretty much kept to myself. I was basically in charge of sanitation. I would get the inmates, have them do cleaning up, but that was the only thing I had to see because they needed a lot of COs there. And, but,
lots of steel
that was it.
That's wild.
I remember when I was in Denver City Jail, they put you, when you're in the holding cell at the very beginning with like 10 other dudes, they'd move you from one room to the other so they could hose the other room out. And then they give you your lunch. And one time my ham sandwich came with a little packet of mustard. And it wasn't just plain mustard. It was Grey Poupon mustard. So I felt pretty fancy. I was like, wow, Denver jail is really stepping up, giving me Grey Poupon for my ham sandwich here in jail.
Dude, you should have been like, yo, can I stay in here and get sprayed? Just seeing what they said.
Right. Yeah, I know, exactly. There's a couple of people that definitely needed it. And then when I got shackled and sent out to Denver County because my roommate couldn't pay my $50 bail, it was like 40 below and he couldn't get a ride to pay my $40 bail. I got shackled to the smelliest, stinkiest black dude in there. Homeless dude.
Oh, yeah.
And then who wanted to try to take. Once we're shackled together, he thought he was going to take a dump. And I'm like, nope, you're holding that shit. You're not taking a dump with me shackled to you. Fuck you. Boy, that
dude, that's brutal. That's brutal.
Could have been worse. He could have just gone. And
oh, yeah.
Well, he smelled like he'd already gone 10 times and never wiped,
Oh, yeah.
Tradition. Speaking of, don't you hate it when you're hot? It's hot out and you went earlier in the day, but now you've got some butt butter, which is residual fecal matter from a previous bowel movement.
Yeah, you just let the sweat wash it off as it runs down your butt.
Bidet, man. Get a bidet.
Yeah, just a bidet, but just
get a bidet.
Stuck to your leg for the rest of the day. Hell yeah.
Stuck to your leg.
See, wiping's overrated.
What?
I've got a extra strength squirt gun that I use.
That's tight, dude. The Super Soaker 9 too.
Yeah, just jump in the shower.
That's right.
Water's cheaper than toilet paper.
I heard that today, actually. Someone told me there was a guy who, instead of wiping, just jumps in there and cleans himself after every poop he takes. I was like, that's efficient.
Yeah. That's the way to
go. Could you
go.
imagine being at someone else's house and just taking a shit and then going in their shower, wiping your poop out, and then going back?
Waffle stomp it.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey. Just put my shit all over the bathtub.
And then when they're in there, they say, don't flush the toilet. The toilet doesn't flush. Like on Dumb and Dumber, poor fucking. No, I was just shaving.
I don't understand that whole scared to take poops places.
I don't know either.
You gotta just.
If I gotta go, I'll go. I don't care.
Dude, it's like Nike, bro. Just do it. Just blow the lid off that motherfucker. I mean, there are places that suck doing it, like a gas station. You know what I mean? Because like when you start getting the knock and the grab on the handle is when it gets, you know what I'm saying, wild. When you start getting under pressure, taking a shit, you know what I'm saying, and you hear them out there and they're like, "Come on!" Like, dude, I'm just taking a shit. Leave me alone, bro.
So here's a problem I have.
Knocks at the door. You're known as a turd burglar.
Yeah, dude. There's something, dude.
A problem that I have that's very awkward, and Zach, I know I told you about this because it recently happened. I'm 6'6". Sometimes when I'm at a urinal and the divider is not tall enough, it can make for a very awkward situation. Just because you're just taking a piss and out of the corner of your eye, you just see a dude taking a shit because the divider's not tall enough. And there's nothing he can really do because he can clearly see me there. And sorry, I'm 6'6", and this isn't tall enough.
I'm gonna look at your dick, dude. So like,
it's just like I'm just taking a piss. I'm sorry, but there's no way. It's just you're just gonna see the dude just sitting there, all weirded out. So he just sees this gangly dude towering over the divider.
It's great.
Or how about there's three urinals and there's one midget urinal and the only one left for you to use is the midget urinal, and then you have to worry about pissing on your own leg.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. My thing that always makes me laugh at urinals is when there's like 3 urinals and a dude and you're pissing in one and a dude comes and takes the middle one. He's definitely good. You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
give
me some.
Yeah,
you don't need to go right next to me.
You always keep the separate.
It's like, dude. Yeah, exactly. Don't go to the one right next to me. Dude,
that's
movie theater once my lady.
That's crazy.
Like in a movie theater. Me and my lady are in a movie theater. There's like hardly anybody in there. And some guy comes in all by himself and sits right behind us. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is your problem? Don't sit right behind us. You got like 10 fucking rows.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
I ran into that freak in Denver at Detox one time when the cops took me to Detox, which is better than going to jail. And I ran into that same dude. I'm like, hey, I remember you. You're that freak that sat right behind me in the movie theater. He didn't remember anything about it, of course. But
was that Pee Wee Herman, the guy you sat next to?
That's right. You're right. It was Pee Wee Herman. After that event with Pee Wee Herman, I remember he was on an awards show like a couple weeks afterwards. And the first thing he says when he comes out is, heard any good jokes lately? Which was fucking perfect, because there was obviously plenty of Pee Wee Herman jokes at the time right after that. And I wish I could remember one of them, but they were pretty funny. The only one I remember from that time period was, what do you call Rock Hudson in a wheelchair? And the answer is roll AIDS. So, because he had AIDS.
Oh, Pee Wee Herman had AIDS?
Or was HIV positive?
No,
I said Rock Hudson. What do you call Rock Hudson in a wheelchair? Roll AIDS. Damn. Or you could say, what do you call Charlie Sheen in a wheelchair?
Roll AIDS.
But that's the way it goes, right? You want to take the chance and not rap the rascal? Then that's the chance you take. I got lucky, dude. There's plenty of times in the 80s where I could have possibly caught it. I never did get AIDS, but there was plenty of times I didn't wear a condom when I should have. Oh well.
Condom.
I may or may not have a kid or two out there that I don't even know about, but we'll see.
What are condoms? I don't know what those are.
What's that?
I don't even know what condoms are.
Oh, like a prophylactic? Like a rubber? Oh, that's right. You got a bunch of kids. You don't know what they are.
Saran wrap and rubber bands. I only got one kid.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay. That's cool. And how old is he or she?
She is 8. She's a little. Just imagine
like
me as an 8-year-old now.
So yeah, like she'll be in third or fourth grade.
Yeah, she'll be in third.
Cool. Oh, third grade next year.
She's homeschooled. So last year she was 4th grade. She was doing 4th grade stuff.
So
she's
very nice.
Technically ahead.
Right. Yeah, because I think you got to be 5 or 6 for kindergarten. I forget.
Yeah, I don't. Probably.
Maybe. I think 5. Yeah, I don't know. So Davy Chains, I only got halfway through your movie the other night. Unfortunately, me and my aunt were watching it, and we just gotten done with a bunch of yard work, and we both fell asleep halfway through it. But we are going to start over from scratch and watch the whole thing again. The
What movie?
It's a good movie.
Speaking
It's
of,
a good movie. You'll like it.
I got another gift from another fan slash. I should almost say besides fan, I should say colleague. That's right. I was going to post it on here. Let me get my stream going here for my thank you notes here. All right, let's see here.
So you're still going to 86 people if they come on and start talking about the Vikings?
Nah, I don't think so. Not this week. I think I'll do it every other week. Or if anybody else comes on and it gets a little overloaded, then I will. But otherwise, I'm not going to.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Speaking of Vikings, Cam Akers, did you guys see his workout video that was posted today? I don't know if you guys
I have not. Tell us about it.
Looks like he's ready to go. So,
for as a backup?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he's officially signed now.
I would assume so. I mean, just from the video that was posted, he looked like he was pretty healthy.
So let me ask you something, guys. What do you think about what happened to Kyrie Jackson?
I think it sucks big time.
Yeah, there was when I was telling you guys that there was, I mean, obviously there's going to be a conspiracy to everything, but that the person who caused the accident retweeted.
Dude,
there he is.
Hold on one second. Gotta get my sound effects ready here. Hold on. Here he is. Hold on. Oh, goddamn fucking phone. There we go. Here he is.
Now that's some intro music.
Welcome, everybody. We've got E back on the show. How's it going, E?
Matt, there's an ashtray right there.
oh, I see it. Oh, I'm just eating taco pizza
welcome
with
back,
my.
E.
You want to go in and get another?
We got Russian spies droning around us.
No, we don't. It doesn't matter what kind, honey, as long as it's diet. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Where's Mr. Poop? Where's the puppet guy?
Poop is here. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
What about Russian spies and Russian drones?
Well, maybe it was from all the pizza.
Well, we were sitting outside and this drone was just like hovering around us.
You're being wild. What are you doing tonight, Ivan? You're not going to the Beach Boys downtown?
How do you know where I live? How do you know where I live? Oh, Budweiser. There you go. Look at this. Natural. It's all natural. Ice.
Good old Natty Ice, the Natty Daddy.
Yeah, the Beach Boys are downtown tonight, and John Stamos is actually with them.
I heard that. I heard that on the radio.
Yeah, he's been a drummer for a while.
Yeah, he was golfing here in town.
Sorry, phone died.
There's Poop. Poop
Phone died, brother.
I'm gonna just put the right over it so the.
Welcome back.
You know I can see your face, Poop. Hey, Poop.
Good.
Why is the got milk guy trying to look like a 70s porn star with that stash?
Dude, you look like one of them dudes from Lord of the Rings.
No, I look like the guy with
You look
the
like one of them
crazy
dudes in
hair
Lord
on
of the Rings, dude.
Ancient
This has
Alien.
got milk, dude. Not got milk.
Oh, got MILF. I see it now.
Yeah, dude.
I think actually
I know you're not
more
good at
like
identifying P's and F's.
You want me to start a fire?
Is my
You can with your back.
slightly slow cousin.
You'll have to
Dude, you guys do kind of look similar. Like you're like different stages of evolutionary Pokemon.
What we're first going to do is I'm going to get those
That's right.
yardies in. Well, we'll put them over there. I can have.
Dude, so EMP927, how'd the taco game
You
go?
like that filter?
What's your taco review? Is that Burn Dog?
You don't have no way.
Yeah, it's Bernie.
Is that Burn Dog?
Hey,
Burn Dog, what's cracking?
I got the boys back here. We're supposed to be doing some work, but we're having a pizza party first.
Bernie, tell us a jail story.
A jail story?
Oh,
Yeah,
tell him about
tell us about one of the times you were smuggling cocaine from the California border.
He tried to do a citizen's arrest on George Bush.
But you want to know the first time I went to jail?
Tell him, Uncle Bernie.
The first time I went to jail, I was, I think, about 16 years old, and I was a junior in high school at Boys Town, Nebraska. And my brother Bill came there, and he was in he worked at Cherokee, and we hitchhiked to Cherokee. And when we got there, there was a private eye for Boys Town sitting on the steps, and I didn't want to go to his house, so I went to jail. And the next morning, I got bacon, eggs, toast, orange juice. And I says, "Whoa, if this is the breakfast we get in jail, I want to have this all the time." They said, "No, this is only special for you." That was the first time I went to jail.
Tell him about the time you went.
No, they'll do a podcast.
No, it's all good. You're part of it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude, this is just wild style, baby.
Yeah, give us
Uncle Bernie's supplier was
of socks?
Boston George.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, you told
Look
me
at
a
that, dude.
story.
He said I still ain't
His
snitching, player.
supplier
Are you gonna eat some more
was Boston George
later?
from the movie Blow.
I knew Texas Terry.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I get all my shit from Davy Shane.
Dude, did you get a bug in your eye?
Me all my shit for all the way from.
Dude, you just told on that guy. You just told on that fella.
I think we're gonna stoke the fire.
Stroke it?
I need to shave.
Dude, you got to stroke that fire, dude.
Stoke it, buddy.
Oh, stoke it. I thought you said stroke it. I was like, easy, fella.
Come on and stroke it.
Oh, dude.
Why you gonna shave?
Come on. Come
Stroke
on.
it
Just
to the E.
Don't even bother shaving, dude. Just let it
Ivan,
grow.
you ever-
Don't even bother shaving.
We had a fire in this before.
Ivan, you ever made love next to a fire under the sunlight?
Yeah, I do.
Ivan,
starting a fire?
What?
you ever made love next to a fire under the sunlight?
Nope.
I do it every day. Even in the wintertime.
Oh, baby. Edward
That was from
Norton
Airplane,
Jr.
wasn't it?
What you looking for, bud?
How much is in my little bug spread up there?
20. You want some?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who wants the next story?
Well, we can't talk about the Vikings, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
This week
Actually,
we
you
can.
know what, E? Go, you know what? Go right ahead. I don't care this week. Rest in peace to that poor kid who died in the car crash.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty sad.
Bernie, why don't you get the wheelbarrow?
But you can look up like John Randall mic'd up. He's my favorite player of all time. I actually met him
You know
at
what? He's
Shields.
in my top 3. He's in my top 3 for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And then what? Chris Carter and Randy Moss?
Well, one of mine is Tommy Kramer because I got to meet Tommy Kramer and Scott Studwell back in the late 70s, early 80s. In fact, I'm even featured.
Let's leave the green one there.
You're that old?
Well, I was just a kid. I was just a kid going to practice. But I'm in this 50 years of Viking practice at Mankato. And I told my dad, hey, Dad, look. In fact, there's my head right there. But there's a picture of Reggie Jackson from the Yankees hiking the ball to Greg Coleman. And I said to my dad, hey, look, that's Reggie Jackson. He's like, that's not Reggie Jackson. And fucking 50 years later, or 47 years later, they made a book, and now I got proof. In the background of that picture, you can see me and my parents and my little sister of that. And then there's a shot of me getting my autograph from Tommy Kramer and one of me getting one from Scott Studwell as well. Finally had proof after all those years I could show my old man. Here you go, you stupid kid. Wasn't so stupid after all, was he?
Let's go around the backside.
I would say Tommy Kramer. I did love Randy Moss, except he pissed me off when he left the game early when there was a minute and a half left. When he was acting like a spoiled brat. We were losing to the Cardinals. The game that cost us going to the playoffs right around 03, 04, 05.
Yeah.
That means
02, 03, or 4. And I actually went in the backyard when I got home from the Minnesota Vikings bar.
Remember Brianna Luna?
And I fucking doused my
She's real close friends with your mom. Huh? And your dad. Actually, Brianna Luna. What's her name? She had 4 or 5 kids. Some of them might have been about your age. I don't know the kids' names. They were
You realize we're not
Hispanic.
listening to her, right? Whoever's talking right now. On your end, E?
What's that?
Whoever was just talking at your end, maybe they don't need to do it right next to you.
Well, she was not Hispanic, but her husband.
Maybe not.
You
We were
know,
talking about somebody being Hispanic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell them to please go away from you so we don't have to listen to them talking.
Well,
maybe I can always just 86 you again.
Yeah, you can always do that.
I don't want to do that.
There would only be
maybe like one kid.
Well, I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to do it yet. That's not.
Where's Mr.?
It's not your fault yet.
Not yet, not quite. But I did bring up the topic of the Minnesota Vikings, and if you look up on YouTube, some John Randall mic'd up.
Brianna was a cousin of mine, and her.
He used to be one of the biggest trash talkers.
I think she lived out there.
He there's a part where he's like playing the 49ers, and he's like, Steve Young's playing, right? He's like, Stevie, come over here, Stevie. and then he was like,
nice.
and then there was I don't know if you guys remember the receiver JJ Stokes. But he's like, are you the cousin of JJ Walker?
That was mom's friend.
JJ Stokes was 49ers, right?
Yeah. And I think he played for he played for another Eagles. No, not Eagles. I'm thinking of a different receiver.
Easy there.
I think
maybe saw him once in the
background noise.
All right.
Noise, so
all right, man.
We're gonna say goodbye, but we love you and thanks for coming on, dude. I couldn't take that background shit anymore, dude. It was getting old. You know what I mean? Anybody hear me?
I'll hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, I kept getting interrupted by whoever's sitting right next to him talking about something, and it was like getting fucking old. So I'm sorry, E, but I had to let you go because of that. This background noise I can't have. You know, I didn't even notice the music last week, but this is 3 times as bad. I do appreciate the story we got from your friend Vernon, though. So thank you for that, E. I appreciate that big time. I can still see you, so I'm giving you a thumbs up for that. Thank you for having Vernon and that story. And thank you for coming on again. Very nice. He's giving me a thumbs up. You're welcome back every time, E. Just a little less background noise next time will be much appreciated. And we're almost at a whole hour anyway, fellas. So actually, we are actually over an hour somehow. So what do you guys want to say just to wrap it up? And I really don't want to do a triad circle jerk or nothing, but let's get a few words from both of you here. Davey, go right ahead. You know what, Davey? That was a great smile just now from you, and I appreciated seeing that smile. So I want to hear the next thing from you, and then we'll wrap it up with Harmony. So, Davey, give me the latest and greatest of what you got planned for the next week or two, and then we'll take it from there.
Well, I haven't really got much to do. Just working, trying to catch up on some hobbies, and just counting the days. Don't 86 me here, but just counting the days to the beginning of spring training and the regular season. What do we got? 160 days or something like that till the regular season.
I got a text from one bar. He asked me if I had my pass for July 31st. I've already got it printed out, sitting in an envelope right by the door. So I'm going to be there on Wednesday, the 31st of July.
As will I.
Very nice.
Got my tickets purchased. So I'm bringing my brother, my nephew.
Ivan, are you going to go to that practice on the 31st? Yay or nay? No? Yes, no? Hold on, let's bring him on again. Hold on.
When I was about 40.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying out this year. Special teamer. Wedge buster.
Oh, good. Okay, well, we'll see you there on practice on the 31st then.
All right. I'll be there in full regalia.
It's only very good. It's only $5 to get in. The parking, I don't know the parking. How much it is for parking? I'm just gonna park my truck right on the field. All right, good.
Might as well.
All right, Davey. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. Harmsy, what do you want to say?
I ain't got shit to say.
No?
Perfect. Wow, I can't believe we've already been on over an hour. 6'6",
quick, which is kind of weird.
Open, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for having me on. I'm dipping out.
Yes, thank you as always.
You guys both, thank you for coming on. Thank you, everybody, for watching Lord Duncan's Rockin' World. We'll do another live one in either one more week or 2 more weeks, whatever it may be, and we'll take it from there. Thank you to everyone who came on. Thank you, Poop. Thank you, Ivan. It's very much appreciated. As well as thank you, Harmsy and Davey Chains. Love you guys. You guys take care. See you guys next week.